How you doing? It's me, Zach is, and I have to make a comment recently that Bow Wow has been attacked on Twitter about saying he's mixed and he does not want to vote. And I have to I'm going to agree with the mixed part, but disagree about the voting part. Let's go along with the mixed part. And you know us camel skin people, okay. Well, dark skin people, high yellow people, all different shades, they all mixed too. You know what I'm saying? Dark chocolate people, that's because that's really dark skin. And and those who lighter than dark skin, that's what we call light skin back in the 80s, okay, until people started being Afrocentric, like some YouTuber, don't mention her name, talking about Bow Wow Cameron light skin. Excuse me. We're not Hispanic people, okay? Well, some of our people are part Hispanic, they have Hispanic DNA. But when we say black people, black identified, or either African descendant people who are not pure black, maybe dark, like whatever, when we clarify that, and I'm going to go old school with this, I'm not going with this new version of trying to be blacking down bullshit. I don't rock that blacking down, black nationalist bullshit. It's straight blacking down mess, okay? You want me blacking down, put black paint on you, okay? Please, leave me alone. Point is, when I was coming up, if you was light and dark brown, milk chocolate, caramel like myself, tawny, high yellow, pale, that was the standard for light skin. And there was. If you look at the movie Made in America, way before this hyper, want to be 100% pure black, and if you got a little tan, call yourself dark, even though you don't look dark chocolate like the true Africans that came on the ship. This way before this big thing, I think like after the OJ trial, when they darkened his picture and he was a light-skinned man, and when I mean light, I'm talking about light and dark brown, not with that, oh, you're pale. That's the Hispanic culture. Speaking on those in African descendant culture. Hello, in the United States, but they put that one drop mess. When we was coming up in the 80s, yes, I was called that light skin. I was, what I'm saying? So, on time that dark, whatever, came from white racist people and pochos who try to be white, talking about the Hispanic who want to be white, who are not even white at all, mixed with black, white, and American. Send to my DNA, okay? Actually, I don't do that. But point is, because Spaniard is white, okay? It's like French, Irish, English, that's all European, okay? So the point is, so when we was coming, that's what it was called. But like, if you watch the movie Made in America, and Nia Long and I about the same complexion, Nia Long is lighter than Whoopi Goldberg, and they thought that Ted Danson, without the dad was black on the Sperm Daughter. Y'all watch that movie. I love that movie with Will Smith. Will Smith lighter skin too. You know damn well you can't make fun of dog on Nia Long in that movie, but it was a movie. And I would have told him if I was in that movie. Anyway, point is, so in that movie, when she found out and she said the Ted Danson was, Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson was dating at the time, and I remember because I'm gonna be 37 soon. I remember this back in the 90s, and Ted Danson, it was car salesman. They found out Ted Danson is the dad. Later on, of course, at the end of the movie, they found it wasn't, but they thought he was the dad. And when she was trying to prove to the people at the car dealership, she said, I'm light skinned slightly, you know what I'm saying? And what she mean was that she's lighter than the dark brown ancestors. She not Mariah Carey high yellow, almost French vanilla complexion, but she's a lighter shade. And back in the day, that's what we consider like even the Nia Lee. Nia Lee and I about the same complexion, and she was on Light Girls, and folks was kind of like, no, excuse me, this is the new 2000 bullshit. I'm gonna have to go old school. I'm a liberal, but I go old school on this. So I'm not with that blacking it out mess. Go ahead, consider yourself 100% black. But I'm going with the fact that I'm multiracial and I don't look 100% black. I don't look like Akon, okay? And so folks want to get a hate on me, feel free, because I don't like to hang with enemies. Please don't buy buttons but mine. Yes, I live for my damn fucking self. I got one life to live on this earth, and I'd be damned to be living and miserable for somebody else. So, that's what I'm saying. But going back to Bow Wow. Bow Wow, talking about WT, I have to make sure who else I'm talking about. Bow Wow said he's mixed, and he is. I mean, Bow Wow eyes, he got them light eyes, and you get mean with them light eyes, okay? You know how them folks with them light, okay? You want me to feel about that. And he bought my complexion, and I knew Bow Wow was mixed, but he was a little child. I knew, because, look, when I was told about my dark skin, grandfather on my dad's side, who mixed with Creole, who I'm lighter than. Me and my cousin both lighter than our grandfather, who's deceased already, so his birthday will be coming up this Sunday. He will be 86, he was still living. He said that those were lighter shade if they had Indian and white blood. You know, of course, those with dark skin as well have Indian white blood too in this country or the Americas. But that's what he was saying. He thought, but like I was doing his research, and he knew a little bit, but never paid attention that he was Creole. And other family relatives said, yeah, we mixed with Creole. Our parents from Louisiana, you know. So, and I never forget one of our cousins that died of AIDS, God rest his soul, back in '93. I never knew him. And we was at the funeral. And it was a long list of us. And it was different shades of us. I'm serious, from the dark to the high yellow to everything. I had never met all my relatives on my paternal grandfather's side. And it's kind of good that I didn't, because like my grandfather, we won't like drama. If it's in the family, will not go around. And I don't care about blood. They don't care about blood thicker than water when they start drama. So I do the same thing on my mom's side of the family. If you're going to start some drama, don't come near me with it. I don't care if we are related or not. I'm not going to change for you. I'm not going to take sides with you starting shit. But that's why he was. He was also a stressed diabetic person. So therefore, that's why I'm stressed. I also get that worrying situation from him. So, and I'm also bipolar too. So, but yeah, he also a vet. Remember I mentioned about PTSD? Yeah, he's a vet. So now I would not be shocked before he died, because he was very mean towards all of us. He had PTSD, okay? I was fighting the Korean War. But anyway, he told me that, and I knew when I looked in the mirror that I was not a pure black person. I knew. Every time you saw African people, they were dark. And we heard jokes. Growing up, if you was a dark shade, if you look like white, like my homie, this Creole that looked like a white dude with curly hair, he was made fun of, but it was like envious make fun of. But the darkest one in our neighborhood, who was a bully, and I'm not making no racist story, it's the truth. He was a bully. He bullied me, he bullied a lot of us, even my other Creole. Well, he ain't no friend of mine. He like a Hispanic dude. He ain't no damn fucking friend of mine. I can't stand this dude that was elementary school. His mama came out there looking like Gloria Estefan. She a sister, Chris, but she like Gloria Estefan with that curly hair, and cussed his young little brother out. She had got ratchet and ghetto. She sure did. She was from Lake Charles. Anyway, but point is, but we were all friends, and yes, we all, even my dark-skinned friends, did not like the dark-skinned dude in the neighborhood because he was a bully, and the first thing that came out their mouth, whether it be dark or light, was say, I'm gonna kick his black ass. So, you know what I'm saying? As we heard, we had different shades of all of us hair textures. That's why I don't have that thing about what if Rachel Dolezal did say she was partially black, I would have agreed with her, because I saw folks, I have that in my family tree. I have ancestors who look white on both my mom and dad's side. My mother's grandfather, that's my great grandfather. His grandfather, remember I found out fourth grandma being white, now being a slave master. Okay, married someone who was of color, who looked like a white person, passed, who's Creole. Okay, that's one who Grandma Edna. Okay, my great grandfather, that's Grandma Edna's great grandson. You see what I'm saying? So Grandpa Sam is Grandpa Red's grandfather. Okay, my great grandpa Red grandfather. Okay, on his dad's side, he did look white, was classified white until he married Grandma Anna. Okay, and Grandma Anna was considered, both of them considered black later on. And I'm speculating there could be some Latin in that side of the family, because Grandma Anna Roz in Texas, but her daddy from Louisiana's Rial, Rial. That is a Portuguese or Spaniard name, and they're not the Spaniards dominated Louisiana before the French did, and her dad was from Louisiana. But my grandfather, Sam's calling me, so all the business. We're related, y'all. We are related, okay? His grandma and above. We cannot find his dad's, because I bet he got caught passing for white, okay? But he did marry a white woman after slavery, before Jim Crow, okay? So, this was Reconstruction days, okay? And then I have Irish and English on that side of the family. I thought I only had French as European on my mama's side, because I know I had on my dad's side, my grandmother, on my dad's side, her DNA, her heritage as black, English, and Native American. Especially her dad's side, who was dark skin with straight hair. My great grandfather, Big Daddy, had straight hair and dark chocolate and thin lips and everything, okay? But that's what I'm saying. So, That's who we are. We're not full blown, and I'm getting sick of this bullshit that we consider coons, but y'all who love the one drop rule that the white racist masters did, and who were raping, who seducing, was trying to produce more mixed children to make them slaves to the one drop of black blood. You are the coons. Bow Wow not being a coon. I'm not being a coon. You're kissing up to white people. Yeah, white folks. Okay, yeah, the white folks individually who don't accept me as a multi-racial person, fuck their asses. I don't want to be near that. I don't care if they're distant cousins, because I do have white distant cousins on that grandma, especially on my grandma side. And and I met my Asian cousin who's a talking about my white cousin, okay? But point is, if that side of the family don't want to accept me, of course he said because he's Asian and he's adopted by that white family, but that other relatives I don't want to fuck that one either. Fuck them. I don't care if they're my cousins, just like the ones who are black identified who ain't pure black, where we like a dark skin, okay? I am a loner. Y'all, yes, I am. I don't like to deal with dramatic people because I don't fit their way. And for Bow Wow, I'll make a part 2 of this because I only got 13 minutes. I do defend him, and I'm glad he showed a picture of his dad. And in proof, I wish he showed a picture of mom's side of family because I know she's not pure black herself. And we need to stop this pure false identity that white race people use to hurt us with. It never gave us a 48 movie. It never gave us a check. It never gave us none of that bullshit. You black nationalists who want to surrogate, you don't even want to go to Africa. You claim to be pure black, but you don't even want to go to fucking Africa. You want to stay here in the United States of your Native American ancestral soil, and not even claim that. And I claim that to the fullest, but the Native American side, especially my dad's side of the family, I knew more from my grandmother. My dad's side, like I said, her dad was dark, with straight hair. His grandfather was pure Choctaw, and grandmother was part black and part English. Looked like a white woman from Louisiana. And I don't even have chest hair because even though my grandpa Red also was mixed with Native American on his mama's side, on my mama's maternal grandfather. Okay, he be 97 this coming fall. Point is, that's my grandma on my mom's side's dad. Okay, so let's get okay. Point is, we're not a pure black race. We're mixed. If folks don't like that individual, I don't care if they are in the community or outside, we need to stop fucking around with them folks. And I do disassociate with people who don't accept that. Find another person to be your nigga, because that's exactly what you're trying to do. And the reason I say that because the one drop rule was used to be a racist law, to be the slave master's white man's nigga. It was not used to help us. Never did that. And that's why I see why folks call themselves niggas and they claim to be probably black, but which is contradiction, because the word nigga don't mean black, but when white racists use it, they mean it in their way, in their ignorance. So you buy into their ignorance. But they don't accept you as who you are because they use that rule to dehumanize you. So you can go ahead and be dehumanized by other white people who want to use that rule. That's why some of y'all give them a nigga pass, who want to smile on your face and disrespect you while you don't allow that to happen. Because there ain't going to be no nigga pass on my behalf. I'm going to tell you call me a nigga, it's going to be hit inside the hell or you cussed out. One of the two. You get your feelings hurt. That's all I have to say.